In today's digital world, having a website is like having a shop window on the internet. It's a place where people can learn about you or your business, see what you offer, and contact you easily. Whether you're an artist, a small business owner, or just someone with something to share, a website can help you reach a wider audience. It's a powerful tool for showcasing your work, promoting your products or services, and connecting with people who share your interests. Don't worry if you're not a tech expert. Creating a website is easier than you might think. There are plenty of tools and resources available to help you, even if you have no prior experience. This guide will walk you through the process step by step, using simple language and practical examples. So, are you ready to build your own corner of the internet? Let's get started. Before you dive into building your website, take some time to brainstorm what you want it to be about. What's the main purpose of your website? Who is your target audience? What information do you want to share? Write down your ideas and create a rough outline of the different sections or pages you'll need. This will help you stay organized and focused as you move forward. Once you have a clear idea of what you want to achieve, you can start thinking about a name for your website. Your website name is also known as your domain name. This is what people will type into their web browser to visit your site. Your domain name is your website's address on the internet. It should be memorable and easy to spell. Try to choose a name that reflects your website's content or purpose. For example, if you're creating a website about baking, you might choose a domain name like deliciousbakes.com or thebakingcorner.net. You can register a domain name through a domain registrar like GoDaddy or Namecheap. These companies allow you to purchase and manage your domain name. They often have tools that can help you find available domain names. Now that you have a domain name, you need a place to store your website's files. This is where web hosting comes in. Web hosting is like renting space on a server where your website's files will live. When someone types your domain name into their browser, the server sends them the files they need to view your website. There are many different web hosting providers to choose from, each offering different plans and features. Some popular options include Bluehost, HostGator, and SiteGround. When choosing a web hosting provider, consider factors such as price, storage space, bandwidth, and customer support. It's important to choose a provider that meets your specific needs and budget. Section 5. Website Builders, the easy way. Once you have your domain name and web hosting sorted, you can start building your website. One of the easiest ways to create a website is by using a website builder. Website builders are like drag-and-drop tools that allow you to create a website without any coding knowledge. You can choose from a variety of templates and customize them to fit your brand. Some popular website builders include Wix, Squarespace, and GoDaddy Website Builder. Most website builders offer a free plan with limited features, as well as paid plans with more options. Using a website builder is a great option if you're short on time, have a limited budget, or simply prefer a more visual approach to website creation. They are user-friendly and often come with built-in features like e-commerce functionality and social media integration. Section 6. Coding your own website, the fun way. If you're feeling more adventurous or want more control over your website's design and functionality, you can choose to code your website from scratch. This approach requires some basic knowledge of HTML and CSS, but there are plenty of online resources available to help you learn. Coding your own website gives you the freedom to create a truly unique and custom design. If you decide to go down this route, you'll need a text editor to write your code. Some popular text editors include Sublime Text, Atom, and Visual Studio Code. You'll also need to choose a framework or library to help you with the development process. Some popular options include React, Angular, and Vue.js. Section 7. HTML and CSS, the building blocks of websites. HTML or hypertext markup language and CSS or cascading style sheets are two essential languages for building websites. HTML is used to create the structure and content of your website, while CSS is used to style the look and feel of your website. Think of HTML as the skeleton of your website and CSS as the clothes that make it look presentable. Don't be intimidated by the technical terms. HTML and CSS are relatively easy to learn, especially with the abundance of free online resources available. There are many websites and online courses that offer step-by-step tutorials on HTML and CS. Some popular platforms include Codecademy, FreeCodeCamp, and Khan Academy. Once you have a basic understanding of these languages, you can start creating your own web pages. Section 8. Adding words, pictures, and videos. Content is king when it comes to websites. Once you have the basic structure of your website in place, it's time to start adding content. This includes text, images, and videos. Make sure your content is well written, informative, and engaging. Use headings, subheadings, and bullet points to break up your text and make it easier to read. Choose high-quality images and videos that are relevant to your content. You can use your own images and videos, or you can source them from free stock photo and video websites like Unsplash, Pexels, and Pixabay. Remember to optimize your images and videos for the web to ensure they load quickly. Section 9. Publishing your website for the world to see. Once you're happy with your website, it's time to publish it. This means making it accessible to the World Wide Web. If you're using a website builder, they usually have a built-in publishing feature that will take care of everything for you. If you've coded your own website, you'll need to upload your files to your web hosting server. This can usually be done through an FTP or File Transfer Protocol client, which is a software application that allows you to transfer files between your computer and your web server. Once your website is published, be sure to share it with your friends, family, and social media followers. You can also submit your website to search engines like Google so that people can find it when they search for keywords related to your site. Congratulations on launching your own website. Remember to keep your website updated with fresh content and make sure all links are working correctly.